On today's episode of No Edge Lines,
we're at 1.7 inches.
Yeah, so you could dig right out of that.
Hey, you can see what I did. I'm just gonna call it fucking delicious. That was a lot of fun. I'm here in New Jersey. I didn't break this, Tom, I promise.
This thing sounds like I'm pulling an anchor.
You need me to go to the front?
No, I'll get out of the whole way.
It's a good look.
Put their arms through these
And you'll weld their arms together.
yeah.
Is it true that you do love hot moms?
It is true.
I'm here with the 2024 Pavement Maintenance Contractors of the Year, Eosso brothers. Will I mess something up on the job site today? Most certainly. When I try to operate this, will I damage Brian's nice truck? Hopefully not. Stick around. Find out. All the way, right? All right. I've made a bit of a fool of myself. I've been making plenty of mistakes.
So I knew you weren't going to get it the first time.
Of course not. That would be insane.
I should be looking better than this, I feel
I knew it was going to be an early start to a really long day. From the minute that Tom first invited me to come visit him, he assured me that he was really going to put me to work. But before we headed out to the first job site, Tom brought us to the Eosso Brothers Yard and Command Center for a quick tour of their operations. And from their trucks to sales, job costing, project management, and personnel, everything they do has a meticulous order to it. And while it was very clear that they work extremely hard, they also bring that same intensity to how they have fun. I'm Brandon Noel, and this is the Backhoe Rodeo.
This is one of the sharpest excavators ever made. You'll see when you get in and operate it. It is a fun machine to drive.
I'm so excited and nervous at the same time.
When I say go, I hit start. He's got to scoop the ball, put it in a bucket, scoop that ball, put it in a bucket. And when he sets the bucket back down, the fastest time wins.
Okay. All right. Oh, almost hit the
You
track.
can hit, you can hit. You can, oh, he saved
Oh,
it.
that was
Oh.
slick. That was really slick. Oh.
Bucket down, bucket down, bucket down,
bucket
bucket down. 24 seconds. Brian, you got to tell me go.
Mr. Eosso, heavy equipment operator, off to a slow start. You got it. Thread the needle. Oh! He's out right away.
Damn.
Oh no!
It means nothing. Oh, damn. I suck,
Okay.
man. All right, Brandon, you're on. You ready?
No, but
So you're going to practice a little bit before.
okay. All right.
All right, so now.
I just want to thank Caterpillar for letting us do this. I'm sure they were fully aware.
Oh yeah, they're fully aware.
Okay.
So now this is a safety, okay?
Right.
This machine will not move unless this is down. Now once this is down, it activates all the hydraulics, okay? That lifts the arm up.
Okay.
This one goes out. This comes in. So out and in.
So forward for out.
And then that one right there goes, if you go, yeah.
Oh, I
that
can
curls
do-
the bucket in, curls the bucket out. This is called a turret, so this will spin in a 360.
Okay. Just when I think I got it, all right, that curls. So I wanted to curl this and the bucket.
So you tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Ready, go.
Not that ready. Oh, I already forgot everything.
You got it. Oh, yes. All right. Oh, shit.
No.
Yes.
Yes!
Yes, he already beat me. Keep going, keep
Okay.
going. Yes. Get it in, get it in, get it in.
Whoop.
Whoop.
God, I don't know how he gets that motion so fluid.
Damn. So that's the excavator experience. So not bad, but you know, it's tough. Yeah, so always when you come out, spin yourself, you get a, yep. It's a cool machine, isn't it?
Yeah, that's so cool. We were gonna just do a little editing magic, but got one in.
Yeah, edit it for me too, please. That was bad.
You went to the trade school.
Yep.
How many years?
Once I graduated high school, I kind of knew like I wanted to run equipment and learn how to do that, but I didn't have a way in. And my actual guidance counselor for the Vocational school actually asked me and said, we're starting a heavy equipment operator program. Would you like to join? You'll be like one of the first people. I was like, that's something I always want to do. So I was like, absolutely.
What about it attracted you to it? Like, why did you want to run big machines? What about it excited you?
My dad was a diesel mechanic, and driving past like job sites and stuff and seeing all this big iron, these big machines moving a lot of dirt, it's always something that intrigued me. And with my dad like fixing stuff growing up as a kid, I always wanted to do it.
Ben is from the Votech. This is his 3rd year.
Okay.
When he started, he knew nothing. He actually started on our seal coat crew. Crack filling, seal coating, you know. The 2nd year is when we try to start putting them on the machines.
How long did it take him to go from being just on the seal coat to learning how to do this?
What you teach him, he retains. So within a year, we had him on the machine. This is his 3rd year and he's running the machine by himself.
They have simulators there. The simulators have like the same controls as like the dozer that we have, the skid steers that we have, the excavator. So you don't get like the real feel like bouncing around, being thrown around like in a real machine.
Yeah.
But the controls are similar. So it helps you like understand once you get on the job and hop into the equipment, how to run it, which really helps.
He's keeping an eye on his line,
Yes,
but he's also having to make sure that's shooting in the truck.
yes, yes. And what's really tough is say you're going around a sharp bend. This thing moves so quick that if you're not paying attention to that, you're turning, all of a sudden you're shooting off the truck.
Would I be able to operate this machine in any capacity right now?
Hey, hold on, let me say, hey, is this a straight line?
Good question. Is this a straight line?
So this is how you move the machine. This is your conveyor.
Well, wait, hold on. Hold on. Saying a lot of things really fast. How are you even sending it forward right now? I don't see you.
So right now it's in park. It's like park and brake. You gotta hit this button, and then you could go forward.
And that's
neutral and reverse.
This is the most terrifying thing I've ever done. I just need to go straight.
Yep. So you gotta hit that button.
Okay. I just gotta go straight.
Yeah. Yep. Now you can push it forward.
What's happening?
There you go. You'll hear like the motor idle up. That means you're going forward.
Okay. But you don't have to hold it, right?
It holds like the speed that we go at.
I feel like my line's not lined up there.
You could go to your right a little bit more. There you go.
Holy shit.
So your ground guy is gonna let you know when you're good. He's gonna tell you to stop or not. Hey, just yell stop, all right?
The way that Ben and the guy on the ground have to communicate wordlessly, just with eye looking and hand signals, it's a symbiotic relationship that I'm sure takes a long time to really develop a good communication.
Yeah.
Okay, we're lifted up right now.
Yeah, well, you're all the way up. Because if you don't lift it up, the drum will start scraping the ground.
Have you ever fucked anything up?
Yes.
Yeah, how bad?
You can ask so.
How bad did you fuck it up?
My first time ever running this, we milled up a manhole and it got stuck in the drum for like 3 hours. I came in the next day fully prepared to be like, well, I lost my job.
Fully prepared, they were going to be like,
Ben,
Ben,
I was losing my job.
you're fired. you can't come back.
He put me on the miller again the next day. I was terrified. I was like, great, this is the type of day I want.
Well, listen, if you messed up the manholes, you couldn't do that again, I suppose.
I haven't hit one since, but I'm not saying nothing.
Hey, you can see what I did right over there.
I thought you wanted to spin around. Yeah.
For me, I've never done it. That felt very intimidating. Right. But with you having the simulator experience, did you notice it made you feel a little bit more comfortable?
It made me feel comfortable with the controls, but once you're in machine, you're going at, like, there's a difference between, like, being in the yard and running a machine where you can take your time, go slow and be diligent. But on a job site like we are here, you gotta be fast, you gotta be moving, because we gotta make money, we gotta get jobs done.
Now for them road guys, you're going in a lot of straight lines, but the parking lot work, my God, all these islands and stuff.
Road guys can't do this type of work.
Oh, that's some fighting words right there. How old are you?
I'm 22.
Do you have friends that you graduated with that went on to college?
Yes, I do.
How do you feel about your decision to come into like the trades versus doing what they did? Do you feel good about it?
For me, going in the trades, I'm not in debt. I don't owe any money. I can start making money. My one friend that I know, he's like 90 grand in debt. I don't want that. I want to make money.
Yeah, I'd say you're at least 90 grand ahead. I'll never forget you, Ben, because the first time someone showed me how to operate a mill, that was you. Thank you, man.
On every single job site I've been on, one thing has always been the same. The bottom job is on the shovel. So after Tom showed me some proper tips in lifting, it was time for me to finally pay my dues.
Holy shit. This is no fucking joke.
He's getting all the hard to get areas with this. The roller can't get in here. So
This ain't even a hot day.
this isn't even hot and I'm sweating like crazy. I'm dripping butter.
Labor shortages. Probably one of the most over-talked talking points over the last few years. Everyone wants to complain about it, and no one really has answers on how to fix it or what will turn it around. So I was really excited that as part of this whole trip, I'd be visiting a place considered the front lines of where things might be changing. Teenagers are terrifying. Wish me luck. Saying it pains me to use it. Oh God, I just lost. If I was a teacher here, hey guys, we're gonna learn how to change my brakes today. And I never had any shop class. And I feel like I was cheated. I didn't break this, Tom, I promise. Touchdown. Did it. It smells like my grandpa's garage in here.
Back, vocational school district in Ocean County has been around since the 1950s. But over the years, based on the needs of industry, we've changed our programs, changed our curriculum to meet what the industry is telling us.
So this is about putting kids in jobs.
Absolutely.
I tried to go to college 3 times, and I failed out of college all 3 times. And I ended up working in a factory job. So those vertical milling machines, I operated one of those for 5 years. And I tell you what, just seeing one gives me it's very triggering to see. Yeah. I want you all to know is that you pull this handle, I don't know, 2,000 times in a day, it does something special to the muscles in your hand. Let me tell you what, I never want to do it again. I don't. No, I did a real excavator for the first time today.
Honestly, it's pretty different.
Than the simulation?
Yes.
I wish that I had known of something like this when I was your age. I think I would have probably taken a different path. This is Angelina, and she was the only one in the whole class brave enough to talk to me on camera. And from the short time I talked to her, that's her total personality. She takes no shit, and she has big plans. What do you feel about the program?
I like it because, look, I'm 5 foot tall. I'm pretty short. I'm not a big college person.
Okay.
I'd rather not be sitting in an office all day. So getting out into the field, everybody in my family's blue collar. So they're like, look, do you want to be in a crawl space or do you want to weigh 2 ton by being in a machine?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, machine sounds better.
Yeah, this is diesel engine technology. As you can see, they have some live engines here. The students work on these. They do different adjustments.
This is a massive, massive need. You got to have a mechanic who knows what they're doing back in your yard, in your shop, to keep these machines going.
For a lot of students, regular academics was not their thing. Yeah. Coming to vocational school was a life changer, and myself included. I mean, I was a vocational student. I graduated from one of the other buildings in the district years ago, and for me, that was a changing point in my life.
I broke mine. Look, I don't know what happened. I broke. Activate the horn.
You flipped it over.
I feel like the general conversation around the labor economy has been either you're going into higher education, you're taking on all this debt, or you're a burger flipper. Don't underestimate how valuable you are. Don't let any business or company treat you like, oh, well, we could just replace you. You're not. You're not replaceable, and the industry knows it. And what you should do is value yourselves and talk to as many people as you can, and find a future and a pathway for yourself.
I would like to eventually have my own company doing this.
Okay.
Probably strictly like excavating, like just earth moving, because everybody needs them. You could do anything with it, really.
Start with the excavator, end with having your own company.
Yeah.
One of the things that's always kind of been, whether they state a joke or not, we've always been like the best kept secret in Ocean County. Because students are not born into our program. We do have a department that does recruiting, goes to all the high schools to recruit students that come into our programs. So we have all these things that bring the general public in to see what we do, and it's very eye-opening. Well, a lot of schools in the 80s, a lot of schools used to have shops, and then they started closing them down because they were putting computer labs in, computer courses, because that was all the rage in the 80s, that everyone was going to be a computer programmer.
I'll tell you right now, I wish I didn't have $80,000 in student loan debt that I will likely never repay. What was the application process like?
It was fairly easy. You just put in most of like your basic information that you would for not even college, honestly, like a job interview, like where you live, what your goals are in life.
The application numbers have gone through the roof compared to pre-pandemic times, so that says a lot right there. So the word's out.
Remember, these kids have come of age through a global pandemic. They've been bombarded with every form of technology, isolation, social media. And yet, when I talk to them, they seem resilient. Maybe we've got it wrong. Maybe it's not that Gen Z and the Zoomers and whatever letter generation comes next don't want to work. Maybe we're actually seeing the rise of the next greatest generation. There are almost 7,500 such trade schools and vocational programs all across the country, and the statistics show that the number of kids choosing this as a better future is on the rise. That doesn't sound like a bunch of lazy teenagers to me.
There is a vast industry so desperate for people like you sitting in this classroom that they will pay big dollars. In today's day and age, if you're really interested in getting quality workers, it's not good enough to put ads in the paper or to just have a listing online. Get involved in the community, and like Mr. Eosso is famous for saying, you're going to get out of it what you're willing to put into it.
Sure, no, absolutely.
This is what this school is asking for.
Yeah.
They simply want some pieces of heavy iron donated to the school. Every manufacturer out there listening should be racing to get here, or any vocational school in their area, and get kids learning and training on your machines. I think that's a win-win. All right, we're gonna sort this out. I've never done any seal coating before. This it looks precarious. I mean, you don't want to get it on the concrete.
Definitely not.
You don't want to get it on the curb. You don't want it going off into the grass. If I was first day on the job, what are the basics of what I need to know about doing what they're doing?
Basically paint it black.
Paint it black.
You're basically a plow. You know how a snow plow works? You push everything in one way.
You push the snow.
Yep.
The snow goes away, and you push the snow.
You angle the broom,
Okay.
You push it along just like a plow. You angle it and you push all the snow one way.
You guys always talk the same way. You guys always talk about like it's nothing. You just push the broom. You just slide the squeegee and it will look like this. And then I'm gonna go over there in a second and I'm gonna push the squeegee and it is not going to look like this.
There's definitely an art to it.
The guy.
No problem.
I need gloves on, don't I? I'm about to do this for the first time. Okay.
All right, you step on over here.
Damn it, why do I keep putting myself in these situations? All right, here I am.
You want to take the broom? I'll take it for a second just to show you.
Okay, show me.
You're going to start up top here. And all you're doing is you're bringing it down. You're angling the broom, and you're basically just a snow plow, like I said.
All right.
You're just going to push it, and it's all going to just angle, pushing it all down. You want to make sure you're not leaving any up top, pushing it all down.
Okay.
And you have the second guy that comes in and gets the footprints.
Okay. Now, I'm getting really close to this curb.
You want to stop right there.
Okay.
And all this stuff that you're leaving up here,
yeah.
You want to come back around.
Okay.
And you're wrapping it around, pushing it down the side.
Oh, shit. Shit.
The hard part is whenever you get to the edge here. You can stop right there.
Okay.
You want to make sure you're angling away from the curb.
Yeah.
So you're pushing it all this way.
Okay.
So as you're coming in, straighten it up.
You see, I said it would not look. He said, no, it's just like pushing a snow plow.
You got to kind of adjust yourself as you go to make sure you get the right amount. And now I start angling back to make sure I get all my seal coat on the edge.
Now I'm going to go back up.
Yep, you're going to go back the other way now. Push it all down.
Like that?
Yep, now stop and go back. Now make sure you grab all this up
grab
here too.
All this.
And just push it all along, straight line.
Highways, I could travel many roads. I could travel many.
Tyler, how old are you?
I'm 19.
You are a young man out here just raw dogging life in a job like this. So how long have you been doing it?
About only a year, and I attended the school when I was 17, turning 18. So yeah.
OCT?
Yeah.
What kind of classes did you take when you were there?
Just the heavy equipment operating class.
Scoopy arm, pushy wedge. This is more stressful than running the mill. Whoa, I almost stepped. Almost stepped on the concrete. Didn't do it.
Looking good.
Oh God, there's a lot. Oh shit. I missed a little gap there.
That's fine. You have your finishing guy who's behind you, and he gets anything that you don't get.
I think I'm running low on juice.
Usually the guy up front there is directing the pouring guy.
So do you have friends that are in college right now?
I do have friends that are in college, and they're pretty jealous.
They're jealous?
They're jealous. The career that I have, the opportunities that I have, and that it didn't really take that much time to get here.
Probably have a little bit more walking around money in your pocket than they do.
Yeah.
I left a lot behind.
No problem.
I'm sorry, Ryan.
You're all right.
You're a really good teacher, Ryan. It's not your fault.
Hey, we're a team. You get it pushing and I finish it.
I appreciate you guys standing there watching.
Yeah, you got a lot of eyes on you.
It feels like real government work. Do you have any regrets?
I was supposed to go to college. And
what happened?
The 2 weeks before I was supposed to move in, I unenrolled and pulled out. I was like, so it wasn't me. I didn't like the big number of all the student loan prices. It was like $250,000. That's a lot on being barely 18 and thinking about that. So then I went on the OCVTS. I kind of was just browsing around, and the class that was available was the heavy equipment operating class that I seemed most interested in, and that's why I took it, and that's how I'm here.
You will notice that Tyler had to go back a good 10 feet or so, which is where I was working. He's still working to clean up my section there. It just looks so seamless and perfect. And if you watch how fast they move, look at that. Just gliding like an ice skater, like a true Olympic figure skater. Comes right up to that edge. What I will never forget is my first time, which happened at a Wawa. How could you have a better first time than at Wawa?
Hey, you were pretty good for your first time.
Next time on No Edge Lines, part 2 of our trip to Central New Jersey. We get to have a little bit of fun. We attend the OCVTS construction job fair and talk with kids from all over the county. But also, I have to face up to a huge mistake I made and face the dire consequences. All this and more on the next episode of No Edge Lines. Don't forget to visit forconstructionpros.com, where you can find every episode of No Edge Lines, every issue of the magazine, events like the Ignite Construction Summit, the PaveX Pavement Experience, how-to articles on asphalt and pavement repair, and so much more.